Hello amiibros, this is Jason of games.Shock, and bring down the God Rays. This video's representative is the GameCube. So I'm going to be doing a collection video on my GameCube games, which are over there. So I don't really have that much history with the GameCube. I got it in, I think, 2015 as a birthday gift. And I got 2 controllers with it and 2 memory cards. Get a load of this. This memory card right here, I don't know if you could read, but it says, come on camera, focus, please, there we go. It says Bond, James Bond. I don't know, maybe this was James Bond's memory card and he lent it to me. I have no idea. Probably not. But so yeah, those are my GameCube games over there. I don't have a big collection of GameCube games. I only have 32 games. And yeah, it's not going to be a long collection video. I hope. Just cross your fingers on that. So now, let's start. And now, let's begin. So, for my GameCube games, I just have them in any random order I decided. And any games that are a part of a series, I will put every representative of that series. And quick disclaimer, there are a lot of key games that I am missing on the GameCube. Like, for example, Smash Bros. Melee. I don't have Smash Bros. Melee because I haven't been able to find it in the wild for cheap, and whenever I find it at a used game store, it ends up being too expensive, so I just pass on it. So I don't have Smash Bros. Melee. I don't have, what else? Beautiful Joe, etc. But I do have a pretty quality stack of GameCube games. So anyways, let's start. So the first game that I have is Spyro: A Hero's Tale, and this game is not bad. I mean, I still prefer other Spyro games over this, like the original on the PS1 and Reignited Trilogy, and even Season of Ice on the GameCube. Yeah, I think this game is I'd say a 6 or 7 out of 10 if I was to ever do a Let's Play on it, which I'm considering right now. But I can understand why people don't like Spyro: A Hero's Tale, like the game being kind of childish with its humor. I mean, I wish it took like the Crash Twinsanity type of humor, where it's just so weird and outlandish you can't like help but laugh at it. And like gameplay is still like normal Spyro stuff with multiple characters. Anyway, next is SpongeBob SquarePants: Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, which, believe it or not, was actually the first game I got in the GameCube. So yeah, and this game, like I said, it's another decent game. It's not amazing by any means, but I'd say it's fine. It's a fine enough game. Yeah, don't worry, we'll actually get to some games that I've actually put a lot of time into. But Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, it's a decent game. I mean, Battle for Bikini Bottom is a better game, and so is the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. But that's a decent game. Oh, and if you're wondering if you're hearing something in the background, that is just the GameCube menu screen, just doing the ambience. Alright, next is Star Wars Rogue Squadron 3 Rebel Strike. Haven't played it yet. Next game. Alright, next is Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. Now, I have played this, but I've mostly played the episodes 4 through 6 on Complete Saga on the Wii. So, yeah, not Clone Wars, original trilogy, Lego Star Wars 2, blah, 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 is, it's a Lego game. If you like Lego Star Wars, like the original one, or if you like the Complete Saga, this one is not bad. I mean, it's kind of pointless now with this because Complete Saga exists, but, if you ever find that, like, say, a yard sale, go ahead. Alright, next is Luigi's Mansion. Finally, a game that I have beaten. So, Luigi's Mansion. I mean, I know that we're getting Luigi's Mansion 3 on the Switch, which is great. Because this was a fun game. Because you're Luigi, you're just going around this mansion, just looking around for Mario. Because, look at that. Look at that amazing grammar. Luigi's won a mansion. That's how you could tell this game is amazing. Because there's a grammar mistake. You thank developers. Yeah, Luigi's Mansion, you just... Like I said, it's basically a Mario version of Ghostbusters. I think everyone knows that, but yeah, I might even get whenever I get a 3DS, I'll get Dark Moon and the remake of Luigi's Mansion on the 3DS, and I'll get Luigi's Mansion 3 on Switch. All right, next is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. So this game is like an adventure game. It's like Zelda from what I've played. You play as Harry. I think you also play as Ron and Hermione. I don't know. But Chamber of Secrets was like pretty good from what I played. You get to use the spells from the movie and you just go around doing stuff, like doing dungeons. It's basically like the Zelda games, but it's not bad. And it's from EA back when they decided to make good games that were actually games. Alright, next, speaking of Zelda, I got The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. So this is... Wind Waker, what do I need to say about Wind Waker? This game is amazing. It's an amazing game. It's a masterpiece, like a lot of people would say. But to be honest, the Wind Waker is so far my least favorite out of the Zelda games that I've played. Now, before you leave this video, I have not played every Zelda game. I've only played, I'd say, about 3 so far. And this is easily my least favorite because I don't know. It's just the sailing to me is just kind of boring. To me, I get why the sailing is there because it's trying to make the game more adventurous, but it's kind of boring after like 3 times you've done it. But like the dungeons and like almost everything else in the game is amazing. Now, granted, I haven't gotten to the Triforce shards hunting, but yeah, it's Wind Waker. I don't need to say anything. All right, next is Ghost Recon. Now, if you know any of my other collection videos, you would know that I suck at the Ghost Recon games or like any squad-based tactics shooters. Because actually, I did make some progress in this game, but it's not a lot. I'm stuck at the 3rd mission, so you can tell right there I am amazing at Ghost Recon. Really, with any of the Tom Clancy games, I can't get into that. I want to get into Splinter Cell, but I can't get into Ghost Recon for some reason. All right, next is Medal of Honor Frontline and Medal of Honor Rising Sun. Now, the Medal of Honor games, from what I've played, these ones are really good. Now, I haven't played the original on the PS1, which was designed by Steven Spielberg himself from Saving Private Ryan. But these are good games. These aren't my favorites in the series. My favorite Medal of Honor game that I've played so far is Medal of Honor European Assault, which I don't have in GameCube. I have it on Xbox. But these are both really good games. You know how you could tell it's a good game? Because Frontline has a full-on green disc, and Rising Sun has 2 blue discs. That's how you can tell. Oh, if you hear something in the background, it's just one of my dogs barking, because I think my dog realizes that he's doing stuff. I don't know. All right, next, more Tom Clancy. We got Splinter Cell Double Agent. Like I said with Splinter Cell, I wanted to get into the series because it looks like such a fun stealth series to just go around because of like what kind of stuff you could do, like the interrogations and crap. What else? There's some other stuff that I can't remember for some reason, but another game on 2 discs. That's how you can tell it's good. I'm probably also gonna get the PlayStation 3 version of this game because I think from what I've heard they're completely different in some ways. I can't remember. Alright, next is Pac-Man Fever. Pac-Man Fever, it's driving me crazy. Stop singing. Alright, so we got Pac-Man Fever. So if you know about Pac-Man Party on the Wii, this game is also a Pac-Man party game where you play as Pac-Man, Astaroth from Soul Calibur, Tiger and Heihachi from Tekken, Miss Pac-Man, and Riku from Ridge Racer. That's how you can tell it's going to be good. It's just a Namco crossover. It's not even about Pac-Man Fever. It's Namco Fever. More like Namco Fever. And it's just a party. It's a party game. I wouldn't say it's better than Mario Party by any means, but it's just kind of like dumb fun. I mean, there's a lot of games that you would consider dumb fun, especially party games, but like, because you could always go like, "Hey, why'd you do that?" No. All right, next is 4x4 Evo 2. Now I don't have the first one, but this I don't know. I really don't have much to say on this because it's an off-road racing game. If you ever played ATV Off-Road Fury on the PS2, think of something like that. Or like Smuggler's Run, which is also on the PS2. But think something like that, but I don't know, with off-road buggies. Alright, next is Extreme G Racing, which according to the spine is Extreme G3. Okay, this is a high-speed racing game where you play as this lady or a bunch of other characters. And you just go in these pods and you race at ridiculously high speeds. And deal with the white and blue disc because America! America! Alright, next game. I'm sorry I don't have a lot to say on these games. It's just, I haven't played a lot of them because I'm not big on the GameCube. I'm big on the Xbox and the PS2, but out of the 6th generation consoles, the GameCube is my least favorite so far. It's not bad by any means. It's just a lot of the games are expensive, so that's why I don't have a lot of games on GameCube. Alright, next, rolling around at the speed of sound. Okay, Jason, stop singing. Stop. Alright, I'll stop. Okay, so we got Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. It's also a good game. And for what I've played so far, like going in City Escape, just like I said, rolling around at the speed of sound. Okay, like I said, I'll stop. But yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. You just go around as Sonic, Shadow, Tails, Rouge, Knuckles, Eggman. I almost said Amy. Eggman. And most people just play it for the Chow Garden. I mean, I haven't played it for the Chow Garden, but that's just weird how so many people are into the Chow Garden. Now, I got Sonic Adventure 2 Battle because of the game that was in this game, and not because of the Chow Garden. And the game, from what I played so far, it's really fun, like a really fun Sonic game. I wouldn't say it's one of the best ones I've played so far. I need to play more of it to form an opinion on it, but that was fun from what I played. Alright, next is Top Gun Combat Zones. And what's weird about this is that I don't have the manual for it, but I have an extra Mario Sunshine manual. And we'll get to Mario Sunshine in a bit. But, from what I played of Top Gun Combat Zones, it's not that good. It's meh at most. And I guess maybe a flaming heap of garbage at worst. I don't know. Alright, next is, I'd say, one of my favorite games on the console, and that is Resident Evil 4. Yeah, Resident Evil 4. This game is amazing. I mean, you already know that it's amazing. Because, like, oh my god, it pioneered third-person shooters, like, over-the-shoulder third-person shooters. I don't know why I keep stumbling over my words. Because you're Leon running away from this guy who's pretending to be Leatherface. And you're just around this village in Spain, rescuing the president's daughter, just having a nice, happy time. And all of a sudden, these cultists come out and they want you dead. 2 discs, yet again. That's how you can tell this game is amazing. 2 discs, people. Capcom was so trusted at this game that they even put it on 2 discs. I wouldn't say they trusted it, but I'm sure it was like a big success for them because this game is amazing. It's easily like my favorite Resident Evil game that I've played. Granted, I've played a lot of them, but that's my favorite one so far, and I'm kind of excited for the Resident Evil 2 remake, and I want to get into 7 at some point. Alright, next is Soul Calibur 2. Now, if you see my other collection videos, like on PS2 and Xbox, I also have this game on those consoles, but this was the last one I needed, the GameCube version, because of thanks Licky Boy for making it more expensive. But yeah, Soul Calibur 2. This entire series has just been becoming one of my favorite fighting game series. I mean, I don't know if I'd say Soul Calibur 2 is my favorite so far. I need to play more of it to form an opinion, but it's such an this whole series is just an interesting fighting game series because it's 3D. It's a 3D fighting game with weapons. You just slash each other to death and possibly knock each other off the stage in a really ridiculous way because you go like, whoa, and then you fall, and then ring out, and then whoever you play as, you win. It's not for, I wouldn't say the Soul Calibur series is for everyone, but for those who can get into it, it's a good time. Especially the GameCube version, because there's Linky Boy. Alright, next is Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004. Who cares? Okay, no. But in all seriousness, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004, I like golf. Yeah, I like golf. I'm sorry, I like golf. What's wrong with liking golf? Yeah, I get it. Some people are like, oh my god, golf is so boring. But I like golf. Maybe it's because I grew up playing golf, and I just grew up on a lot of browser games of mini golf. But no. I actually, one of the only reasons why I got this was because, again, 2 discs. And I just found that interesting how this game was on 2 discs. Because some of the modes are on the second disc for some reason. I don't know why. But, but I like golf. Next game. Alright, next is a sports game that you will like. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. And Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. Okay, the Tony Hawk games. God. My God. Do I even need to say anything about the Tony Hawk games? Well, 3 and 4. These games are amazing. It's like, they're awesome. Extreme sports games. You're Tony Hawk or whatever skaters in this game. Or you're a custom skater. You just skate around. Just follow your own audio. Ow! Just doing whatever ridiculous crap you can. Because that's what's amazing about these games. Just the ridiculousness of these games is what makes them so amazing. Cause like, I mean, I'm sure any of you who's played the Tony Hawk games would know how ridiculous it can get, but it's amazing. They're both amazing games. Get any of the Tony Hawk games that came out like PS2, Xbox, GameCube era. Alright, next is Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. Another golf game. Okay, funny story about this copy of Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. While I was at my used game store that I usually go to, well, my usual stop, Core Gaming. I was there with my cousin one day, and we were just browsing through the GameCube games, and I was just kind of eyeing up Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, and I guess because I was looking at Mario Golf Toadstool Tour long enough, my cousin bought the game for me, and it was only $15, so hey, why not? Okay, but Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, it's a fun Mario Golf game. I mean, how can you not like the Mario sports games? They're just simple arcadey golf, not golf, sports games. All right, next is a game without a cover art. So this is Tack 2: The Staff of Dreams. Yeah, I don't have a cover art for this, and the case is kind of shot. But Tack 2. Haven't played enough of it yet. I remember playing Tack Mojo Mistake on the DS. That was a fun game. And this is a good 3D platformer as well. Alright, next is Zapper, One Wicked Cricket. This game, remember Frogger? Remember, like, how back then, like, the late 90s, early 2000s, how, there was, like, the spark of, hey, guys, we can bring back an old arcade game from the 80s. And one of them was Frogger. So think of this game like Frogger. You go around these areas, just grid by grid, like square to square. Just going around, getting these eggs from a bird, female bird, well, magpie, to get your brother back, to fix the TV. Yeah, that is the story of Zapper. And the game is decent. If you like the Frogger games that came out during that time, like the grid ones, go ahead. It's harmless. It's harmless. It's not a bad game at all. Alright, next is Metroid Prime. An amazing game. What do I need to say about Metroid Prime? It's a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. It brought Metroid into first person, and it revived this series because we got her in Smash Bros. Melee. Now let's just bring her into her own game again because there hasn't been a Metroid game since Super Metroid, and oh my god, this game is amazing. That is probably, I don't know what you would call that, but Metroid Prime is amazing game. That's probably a fan review. Is amazing game, but Metroid Prime is, yeah, I don't need to say anything about Metroid Prime. That is an amazing game, and for obviously one of my favorite games on the system. Alright, next is Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. I don't know the rest of the lyrics, but doesn't matter, I'll look them up. Oh god, here come the rabbit fans. Cause you got Spider-Man. Alright, I'll stop. Spider-Man, the 2002 movie, into a game. Hooray. And, yeah, it's the GameCube version. It doesn't say anywhere by the Xbox version, and I think the PS2 version say go beyond the movie somewhere. And I'm sure you get to go beyond the movie. I wouldn't say that this is the best version of the game. I'd say go for the Xbox version, because it has an exclusive level for Kraven the Hunter that's not in this version. But Spider-Man, it's a good game. I haven't played Spider-Man 2, so I have no nostalgic bias for Spider-Man 2, but yeah, that's a fun game. I played the demo of it a lot on PC. Alright, next is Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2! Alright, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. If you like the mission-based Need for Speed games, I don't know which ones are mission-based, you'll probably like this one. It's a fun racing game, just being pursued by the cops, like, oh crap, let's just keep racing, let's just keep going, boys. But, yeah, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. I want to get into more of the Need for Speed games, because I only have this one, and, Undercover on the Wii. And I have the Underground games, but I haven't played the Underground games yet. Alright, coming down to my last few games. We got Mario Party 4, and Mario Party 6. Now, I don't know 5 and 7 yet, because those games can get pricey, and I haven't found them at either in the wild or at my game store for a good price. So, Mario Party 4 and 6, these ones are good, because, you know how a lot of people are nostalgia blinded by the Nintendo 64 games? And now they just say, no, Mario Party has not been good since Mario Party 3. Well, they have no proof for that, because they're too nostalgia blinded by, they don't look into the future. But, these games are really good. If, for Mario Party 4, I would recommend this one if you like the Nintendo 64 games, because they're a lot like the Nintendo 64 games, but, yeah. And then Mario Party 6, this one has a unique mechanic where it's like day and night, so, stuff will happen in the day, like good stuff in the day, and then night is like stuff evil, like Bowser comes out, you can, pay Boo. Yeah, it's a unique idea that just works really well, and 4 is good. If, like I said, if you like the N64 games, you will like that. I like the mini games in Mario Party 4 more than 6, to be honest. Alright, coming down to my last two games, Super Mario Sunshine. Easily my least favorite out of the 3D Mario games. Now, don't get me wrong. That is not me saying that this is a bad game by any means. Because gameplay-wise, it's still really good. You're Mario on this vacation, on this island, and the Piantas are idiots because... I don't know why they're idiots, but... Mario Sunshine. Like I said, this is my least favorite 3D Mario game. It's for a few things. One is that some of the mechanics, like the level design just feels kind of dated, because you just like fall off stuff constantly when you're on a curve. Cause like in the acapella levels, like the doo 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 doo, yeah, like the acapella music, and you don't have flood. Those get annoying. And there's a lot of like really stupid missions in Mario Sunshine, like you know, the pachinko machine, the watermelon challenge, the lily pad ride of death. This is stuff that's just completely absurd in this game, but this stuff that I really love in this game that they haven't really done with anything else, like in any of the other games. Like, I like the story in that game. Yeah, I know, I like the story in a Mario game, but that's because they added more cutscenes to the game, and they added like voice acting, which hasn't been replicated since. That's why I like Mario Odyssey so much, because I liked how there was more cutscenes, and now there was more story in Mario Odyssey, and that's why it's one of my favorite games ever, and one of my favorite Mario games. Alright, and then the last GameCube game that I have is Super Monkey Ball. Yet another one of my favorite games on the GameCube, because it is just simple arcade fun with these monkeys in balls. Get it? Because it's called Monkey Ball. Ha! No. But yes, Super Monkey Ball is one of my favorite GameCube games. Yeah, I know. Put a gun to my head and say, no, Melee is the best. It's the best GameCube game. But I just said in the beginning of this video, I don't have Melee. But, yeah, Super Monkey Ball is just simple arcade fun. I mean, I've never played it in the arcades because it never came out in the arcades over here. Yeah, and you get all these mini games that I haven't tried yet. I want to try Monkey Golf because you know me, I love golf. And, yeah, there's just a lot of stuff in Super Monkey Ball that's just great. It's just a great game overall. And I wish Sega would put out another Super Monkey Ball game. Maybe on the Switch, because I could see it coming to Switch. Maybe in the future, I don't know. Alright, so that is my entire GameCube collection. Not a big stack of GameCube games, but I'd say a pretty quality stack. So thank you all for watching the video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And next video is going to be either my DS collection, my Game Boy collection, or my PlayStation 1 collection, or Switch collection. So shock the world and us, amiibros. Goodbye.